Hello and welcome to free.net tutorials. This is Emmanuel Mendu. In this video we will see how to create a table using our SQL Server database. Okay, what I'm using is it's a SQL Server Management Studio Express. In this when you open your SQL Server, it looks like this. You see a database tag here, security, everything. When you click on databases plus here, you see some system databases, some default databases like tempdb, msdb, model database, master database. This model database, it uses to create some templates like thing. Masters, it is used to create it works like as an administrator for our SQL Server. And coming to MSDB and tempdb, if you create anything here like in tempdb, when you close your management Studio Express, it automatically deletes your past history. If you want to do any database using this tempdb, it's very risky. It won't allow to save your tables here in the database of tempdb. So what we will do is I already created a database named as Mendu. We can create a new database using that. So in this video I will show you how to create a database and how to create a table in the database, so that some of my friends, they asked me to show how to create the database and the table, and keep how to keep the primary key to that data table. Okay, let's go and create a new database here. You just right click on the databases folder and you see a database name, like you can name it as student database and click OK. And when you click OK, you see a student database here appears here. When you open your student database, now you see a database diagrams, tables, views, synonyms, programmability. You see our store procedures in our programmability. In the further videos I will show you how to create a store procedures, how to work on it. And when you open your tables, you won't see any tables right now because we didn't created any tables. When you see views, you see so many views here on the system views. These are like default views. So right now we are not just leave aside of the views thing. So if you want to create a table here, you just right click here and you see a new table option here. When you click on new table, you see our editor for new, it is asking column name, data type, and allow nulls. And also you see a window here like properties. You can name it as like student. Okay, I named my table as student here, and let's save it. So you see a column name here. Let's the student got a student ID, and the data type will be int. And see, allow nulls is if it is a primary key, you just right click on our student ID and you see a set primary key. When you set primary key, the allow nulls automatically it disappear. When you try to select this, it gives you a warning like it's a primary key, you can't do that. Okay, that's fine. So let's create like a first name, and we need first name varchar, and I'm naming it as varchar and giving 20 characters for it. So I don't want to the student, so if I keep allow nulls, if he won't enter also, but I need first name and last name. So let's take varchar of 20 characters, not alone, not nulls. So I need like GPA or gender. Gender is like it's also varchar, but it's just for one. Like if he is male, he can answer like M. If he's female, he can answer F. And again GPA is integer, or GPA will be float, right? Float. Okay, it can be null, because let's see with null also, because if the student he is this fresher, he won't have any GPA, right? So let's keep on that. So let's save it. And see, when the student ID is primary key, we to give like to give a unique ID for the student ID. So let's go and see the column properties here. You see here identity specification. Just click on this plus here, and you just change it as S. And you see a identity seed here, like you just name it as like 5000, and the identity increment is 1. Okay, whenever you insert some column, that automatically increment with 1. It starts with 5000 and it automatically increments. So let's save this. And to edit our table, just right click on, see we created a table and we gave the data types and column names here. So now we need to give values for our table. So just right click on your table and you see open table. When you select open table, you see a null option here. You can't give any values to student ID, because it's a primary key and it's not we kept identity properties there. So let's give an Emmanuel, and Mendu, gender is M, GPA is 3.8. okay, when I created, when I click on tab, you see 5000, default 5000 here. Okay, like when I'm writing another name like Sweta, Pacha, female, and 4.0. when I click on tab, you see 501. That's what happening. It can access, like we can insert from the front end, we can directly insert here, we can do anything whatever we want. There will be so many options to insert the values. So let's see how it works now. If I want to use our select statement to retrieve the data, so just write select star from student, and you just execute it. We can save this also. Okay, so here what is happening is it's in the master server. So let's open the student database. Let's go and write select star from student and execute now. Now you see the values here. That's what I plan to show in this video. So I think everyone got this. So you please work on these videos and you try to keep the primary key and foreign key, so you will get some idea and some doubts. You can ask me, can comment my videos, give me some feedback so that I can add so many videos. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.